Hello guys, it's SC Fitness here, and today we're going to do a video that's a little bit different. This is the blueprint to a diet, a typical diet that I would do to lose weight, to go from the average person to a very aesthetic looking man. So here's what the average person will look like, and then I'll go into how to lose the weight and the deficits. And also, this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a lot of footage, a lot of slides, a lot of calculations. I don't know if you like that so much. So what I'm going to do is, if you guys really like this, there's a lot of engagement, we'll actually have a part 2 video of this, which will come out soon. So basically, let's see what an average man really looks like. So new government data showed some interesting changes in average bodies. We're getting a lot more heavier, and we're not getting much taller. 198 pounds and 5 foot 9 inches tall. So what I did is basically estimated that to around 200, and basically it's around 29.5%, 29.5 not percent, BMI. This would be, and basically that would be where 5'9" is according to this graph. It's almost obese, very overweight here. And now let's convert that to body fat, as of course BMI is not the best calculation as muscle rates differ. So someone with a higher BMI, who could be considered maybe overweight, could actually be a really fit athlete who just has such a really high muscle mass compared to fat ratio. So it kind of differs. So body fat is a better calculation. So we just eyeballed it. This would be around 28% body fat, 56 pounds of fat. That's a lot, honestly. As you see on the chart, they're almost obese. We don't want to get too shredded. As you see, these are less optimal. This fitness range is around the most optimal for people, 15% body fat. You can still see your abs, it's great. As you see, this is per 200, so I kind of did this just because in the final measurements, you'll actually be weighing less, of course. So this is the average calories burned a day by a 200-pound man. Sedentary lifestyle basically means that you're not really active. You're doing a lot of sitting on the TV, couch, sitting on the desk. You're not burning a lot of calories, but we should mention that you can burn a different amount of calories each day. Maybe one day you're fidgeting a bit more, one day you feel more full, more lethargic, one day. So it could differ kind of, the factors. And so that's very important to account, is the difference in these factors. So this could be what we could lose to make a 500 calorie deficit. Very sustainable if this works, but it's all dependent on genetics, how many calories you burn. So it's not really dependent on this method completely. So now moving on. So this is very conservative, 500 calorie deficit. 1 pound of fat in a week you would lose. So this would be basically a pretty slow rate compared to a lot of diets, but we won't have the problem, hopefully, of yo-yo dieting. Very sustainable. I mean, you can lose weight pretty easily with this. So basically, these are some calculations. So it would take around, if you got the final weight, you went all the way from 56 down to go from 30 and a half weeks, which is around 7 months, give or take. And so basically, your final weight, if it was 169.5 pounds, 25.5 pounds of fat for 169.5 pounds. That's approximate, not exact. It's pretty close though, and you'll be able to see the transformation. I mean, you don't have to get the exact amount right. That's the thing about dieting. Like, there's so many factors that go into it. Some days you'll burn more and you'll be more in a deficit. Some days you will not. Some days you'll feel different. And so, kind of these factors are very dependent. But this diet may take a long time, but it's super sustainable. There won't be many yo-yo dieting issues as eating less. Like, we don't have to eat that less if we're taking a 300 calorie burning walk. Then we're taking around 200 calories less of nutrition for maintenance. I mean, it's not a lot of work to do compared to some other diets and in the long run. But you can even add a workout. So, like, to maybe combat the fact that once you start losing weight, you will actually burn just a tiny bit less. But your taste buds will get actually more sensitive because you'll be losing more fat. So basically, you can eat lower amount of calories by a little bit. You can maybe up the intensities of the walks. And so those are factors to play around with. If you feel like you can push yourself further, you can try to push yourself further. If you feel like you're being very lethargic, not energized, then you just cut back a little bit on the deficit. So it's all like a game like that. Maybe in the mirror, don't get too obsessive with this, but look if you're in the mirror losing weight. Or maybe get one of those advanced scales, but you don't need that. You can just look in the mirror to see if these changes are actually occurring. And so basically, that's how you can see what's really happening with the diet. And hopefully, you can see results like these. Now, this picture is a little bit blurry, but you can clearly see their abs here. You can see a lot more definition. Probably a lot more chest fibers. Here it's very hairy, a lot bigger waist. So like the results are very noticeable. Before and after, like there are a lot of results. This diet may take some time, but it's very rewarding and it will get you the results that you want, basically. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So if you do, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If this gets a lot of engagement, which you guys should voice your opinion, because then you'll have an opinion to what my next video will be. You can influence the decision. Give me feedback. Is this video the kind you like? If this is, we'll do a part 2 of this. If not, it's alright. I'll do some other content. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And share this YouTube channel. Share the message. And remember that we're trying to change lives. And I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.